Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 34 points, 8 assists for your league MVP.
Indiana, and what you felt maybe was different about the middle quarters tonight than the other night?
You have to stay focused on the task at hand. Now, whatever that may be for your team and how you want to attack them or go about the game plan, but you have to lock in and stay focused. And even tonight, we've had some moments of slippage. Now, you're not going to be perfect out there, but it goes without saying, like, to make it this far into the season, it's going to take supreme level of focus to reach an ultimate goal. And they're a display of that to the highest form. Like, they play a full 48 minutes, and you can't just throw the first punch. You got to try to throw all the punches all night. And yeah, that's what we did. We threw enough punches tonight to get a double.
Joe, next.
Joe Masato, the Oklahoman. Shai, what do you think of the minutes that Aaron Wiggins gave you guys off the bench and just his shot making in this one?
Yeah, big time. He, it's impressive to me. Like, he's been exactly who he's been all year throughout the playoffs. Like, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes he gets 2 minutes, sometimes he gets 10. Like, it's all over the place, and no matter what, he finds a way to impact winning for us. And you need it in the biggest moments. No one-man show can win you an NBA championship. And for him to rise to the occasion and just be who he's been in the biggest moment of his basketball career is pretty gutsy. Says a lot about the competitor and the man he is. So that's off to Wiggs.
Dan over here on the left.
Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. First quarter, pretty tight, only a couple of possession separation. Then you go off on that big run in the second quarter. I think it was 19-2. What did you see? What was going on during that run to allow you to establish that separation? And did that kind of feel like you guys play into your identity, maybe more than you were able to in game one?
Yeah, we got stops. We ran. We capitalized on our opportunities. We just strung it together. And I think we strung it together more often than we did in game one tonight, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
Want to go Nick? Mike's coming over.
Shai, I just want to ask you about the offense overall, 25 assists, and it just seemed like you had some of those ball movement plays that we've seen all season long, and why you were able to get to more of that tonight.
Every night me personally, you try to attack the defense and try to just like make the right play. You try to make them pay for what they throw at you, coverage-wise, scheme-wise. And I think tonight, myself for sure, did a better job of attacking it. But as a whole, we did a better job of attacking it. We were a little bit sticky last game, but you have games like that. It sucks to be on this stage and have games like that, but it is what it is. It's where we are, right? It's where our feet are. All you can do is try to be better for the next one. I've said that over the past couple of days, and I think we did a good job of that on both ends of the floor.
Second row on your right.
Guilherme Sá from ESPN Brazil. Game one was loud, but today it was loudest. As a Brazilian, I think that it's the closest that you can have to a South American soccer crowd. How much of a factor does they play on your win?
Yeah, it helps a lot. It feels like throughout the whole playoffs, the crowd has found a way to get louder every game. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, it's special to be able to play in front of them. It honestly, like, it makes the road games a little bit easier because it feels like it's almost not as loud as it's been at home. So yeah, they're special, the best fans in the world.
Fred over here on the left.
Fred Katz from The Athletic. Shai, getting back to the offense, it seemed like you guys really made an effort to kind of get into your sets earlier in the clock and get into that pacing more. How much of a sticking point was that for you? And if so, how helpful was that in just kind of being able to run the offense how you guys normally do?
I'm not too sure. That wasn't like something that we try to emphasize going into the game. But I think we just had a better flow to us tonight offensively, more in rhythm. And I think that is definitely a product of it. You give yourself more time through a possession, you can work it more. Not something we tried to specifically do, but stuff like that definitely helps with little things.
Fourth row on the right.
When seeking Real Talk Sports, Shay, I heard you mention having an extreme level of focus tonight. As you guys head into Indiana, I know the word momentum gets tossed around a lot. Is there a momentum that you can carry over, or is it a reset?
Every game's a reset, especially at this stage in the season. And the series looks so different. We've had a series where we lost the game and won the next one by 40. We've had a series where we won 2 in a row by 20 and then lost the next one by 40. So it's like every game's a reset. And basketball reminds you of that. It's very humbling. It shows you that if you don't stay in the moment, if you don't come play ready to play, no matter who you are, no matter what you just did, you can get beat and beat pretty bad. And we've learned those lessons, so we should be ready to go.
From you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, you know, it was pretty close in the beginning. I mean, I think just a lot of unanswered buckets, maybe some key turnovers that we can take away. But yeah, they did a good job being disruptive, and they got out in transition. And yeah, they made some tough shots. I mean, they got guys that contributed, you know, across the board. You know, they got off the bench. Guys made some big shots. They got rebounds. You know, yeah, they just did a little bit of the little things that like more than we did.
Front row all the way to the left.
Pascal, Tim Reynolds with the AP. I know you guys are obviously disappointed with the way this one went. Is there going to be any consolation that you did get a split here, that it is home court now for you guys? How much does that soften the blow, if at all, of this one?
I don't think it's consolation. I mean, I think you want to win every game you play. So we're not happy with how the game went today, and that's it. We just gotta turn the page, focus on game 3. That's the biggest game of the year. We just gotta go out there, go back home. Our fans, obviously, I know they're super excited to have us, and we're excited to be back, you know, our home arena with our home fans, and just ready to compete, play hard, and yeah. So that's our focus. You know, we gotta, as hard as this one is, we just gotta move on to the next.
Front row.
Zach Osterman, Indianapolis Star. Coach described your offense as an ecosystem that just kind of feeds everybody, maybe not, if not equally, then a lot of different players kind of contribute at once. What was Oklahoma City doing to disrupt that tonight, to just kind of break maybe you guys from finding, especially that shooting rhythm that you had in the second half on Thursday night?
Yeah, they were super aggressive. Just, yeah, like, which is what they do. You know, they're a disruptive kind of team. So I think, you know, we got to watch the film and just find ways to, no matter what, still be us. So we got to figure it out. I don't have the answers right now, but yeah, we got to watch it and find a way to again get to the paint or spray out for threes, like whatever our game is, and we got to find a way to do that.
Last row on the left.
Howard Beck from The Ringer. Pascal, they obviously are concentrating quite a bit on taking, it seems like, Tyrese out of his game. And I know you guys, you play as a team, playmaking, the scoring. But they seem to be making it very hard on him, both in terms of his scoring and his playmaking. Anything that they're doing differently to him than you've seen from other teams? Or is this just what the Thunder do on D?
No, I mean, they've been aggressive. Like, they've been super aggressive on Tyrese for sure, but on everyone. I mean, they ball pressuring. We got to be stronger with the ball. We got to find ways to still be aggressive and attack. And again, yeah, no, I think they just.
Hi, xin chào tất cả mọi người. Chào mừng mọi người đã trở lại với kênh của mình. Mình xin giới thiệu mọi người là sức khỏe và trong tay mình đây là hoa tự nhiên màu đỏ mình đã tạo lên từ những chiếc ống hút, và bây giờ mọi người cùng với mình bắt đầu thực hiện là tạo lên một cánh hoa như này nhé. Và đây nguyên liệu mình chuẩn bị gồm có là ống hút và